Hi, I'm Jamie Korab, Realtor at RE/MAX United Inc. Welcome to my VOCM Home and Garden Show booth. What I'd like to talk to you about today are the top 10 questions myself and other realtors get when people are looking to buy or sell a home. Hope you enjoy. Number 1, why is the real estate market so hot in St. John's Metro? 2020 boasts the strongest sales year Newfoundland and Labrador has witnessed in a decade, with houses changing hands 5,177 times by the Newfoundland and Labrador Association of Realtors count. Industry experts aren't quite sure what's driving this housing boom. Interest rates are at historic lows, it's almost free money, but there was a lot of first-time home buyers itching to get out of their apartments and into homes to be first-time home buyers and owners. I believe one of the main reasons is everyone is stuck at home during the pandemic and realized they needed more space. Working from the kitchen table just wasn't cutting it anymore. It's not comfortable. Kids with nowhere to do home classes. A lot of buyers right now say to me, I want a home with office space. I need to be able to work from home. Is this growth sustainable? We'll have to look back in a year or two and find out. Number 2, should I use a home inspector when purchasing? Yes, this will be some of the best money you will ever spend. Home inspectors are highly recommended because they can reveal defects in the house that are not easily detected. They look at most everything from structural and electrical issues all the way to cracks in the siding and areas that are missing caulking. Home inspectors bring peace of mind to one of the biggest financial investments of a lifetime and can save you thousands of dollars and a lot of headache down the road. Number 3, I'm thinking of buying a home. Where do I start? Step 1 is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. The list price is something you see online and is all wrapped up in one number. But the reality of buying a home, it comes with closing costs, a mortgage, and other considerations. Before you begin the searching process, apply and get pre-approved for a mortgage at a bank or a mortgage broker. This will give you an idea of how much you can afford and what you're going to have to pay over the next 25 years. Plus, many sellers may require the buyer to be already pre-approved for a mortgage before you can view. If you're fighting for the home of your dreams, you'll need to do everything you can to make sure you come out ahead. Number 4, how much of a down payment do I need? The down payment is an essential part of your purchase. There are private lenders who will offer mortgages with zero down, but the interest rates will likely be higher than the cost and will be much greater in the long run. This is generally not recommended. Don't cut corners and risk your financial investment. Save up the 5% of the purchase price and consider reducing your home buying budget to make it more affordable. Aside from the good old scrimping and saving, you can also take advantage of the first-time homebuyers plan and borrow from your RRSPs, and this is tax-free. Number 5, is there a best time of year price-wise to buy or sell a home? The answer is there really isn't. Price depends on a number of factors like supply and demand and other housing market conditions. These can vary greatly from city to city and even from neighborhood to the next. Rather than seasons, when purchasing, the number of days on the market is the biggest indicator of your negotiating power. If the home was recently listed, the seller has had less time to test the market and gauge buyers' response to that price, and will be less likely to negotiate. When selling, most people assume listing their house in the spring is the best time of year to do it. Yes, you might have more purchasers looking, but you'll also have more competition as other people will be doing the same thing. Number 6, how much will I need for closing costs? Closing costs when purchasing will typically range from 1.5 to 2.5% in Newfoundland and Labrador of the home's purchase price. These include things like legal administrative fees and are payable on closing. You can expect to pay for your home inspection, mortgage default insurance if your down payment is less than 20% of the purchase price, the registry of deeds fee, lawyer's fees, appraisal fees, and property taxes, among some other fees that could be in there depending on the transaction. Make sure you budget for this. On average, when purchasing a home, it can range from around $4,500 to $6,500 depending on purchase price. When selling a home, it's around $1,800 to $2,500, again, depending on how much extra work your lawyer needs to do to complete this transaction. Number 7, what should I look for in an investment property? Whether you're thinking about resale value down the road, a quick rental flip job, or long-term rentability, as a landlord, location is the golden rule of real estate. For investment purposes down the road, it might be tough to sell a nice house in an unappealing community. Homes near public transit lines typically sell for higher and faster. Questions to ask yourself: is the area expecting population growth, income growth, or employment growth? Will the area benefit from an economic real estate ripple effect? Can the local infrastructure support the expected growth? Are there any major transportation improvements in the works? Is the area attractive to baby boomers and their lifestyle? Is it close to universities? Is there a short-term problem occurring that is likely to disappear in the future? Number 8, should I sell my current home before buying a new one? This I get all the time. If the built-up equity in your current home will be applied to the new down payment on your new home, naturally you will need to sell your home first. This could also secure a lower mortgage rate, saving you money month over month. If you're in competing offers and have a house to sell, called a Scheduled A, you could lose out to someone who doesn't have a home to sell. So you're in a much better position if you have an offer on your home with all the conditions removed and the home waiting to close, or you have your home already sold and closed. Realizing this isn't an option for everybody, putting an offer on a home subject to the sale of your home can be done. But this home you're looking to purchase can still be purchased by someone else after the fact if another offer is accepted. If this happens, typically you have 24 to 72 hours to remove your subject to sale of clause, or you will unfortunately lose out on the sale. Some home buyers decide to turn their current home into an investment property, renting it out. In that case, the current home will not need to be sold. However, your loan advisor will still need to evaluate the risk profile and your credit history to determine whether making a loan on a new home is feasible while retaining the title to your current older home. Buyers often have a short time frame to sell their current home when relocating to a new city because of a job transfer. If you're moving and taking position with the same employer, be sure to check and see if they offer relocation assistance to help offset some of the costs. Number 9, how do I prepare my home before I sell it? Buyers want to see a clean home with lots of potential for few repairs. Before you sell, consider giving your entire home a deep clean and possibly hiring an inspector to look for possible issues that could be corrected before listing. Updates to your major selling rooms of the home in the kitchen and bathroom can go a long way. Whether it's flooring or new hardwood on the cupboards, this can make a big difference. The big thing is a fresh coat of paint. If you're able to paint yourself, it's just the cost of the paint. We call this sweat equity and can go a long way. Right now, the paint shop says the most popular paint colors right now are gray, beige, white, earth tones, and other naturals. They dominate their best sellers list when it comes to interior colors. And finally, number 10. Why is my home assessed value different than the market value? Since there are many different metrics that can predict a home's value, you may see some differences. Homeowners pay property tax based on the home's assessed value. In St. John's, for instance, the assessed value in 2021 is based on the value of your home on January 1st, 2017. But the market value of your home right now in 2021 is based on the current market conditions. And market values fluctuate more than the assessed value. When you're getting ready to buy or sell your home, pay attention to the market value. You will only need to worry about assessed value when you're calculating how much you will pay in taxes. To note, the 2022 assessed value in the city of St. John's, they will be based off January 1st, 2020. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything I've said here or any real estate questions in general, do not hesitate to reach out to me. As your neighborhood realtor, my mission is to dedicate myself to make the process of buying or selling a home as easy and satisfying as possible. I will listen carefully to make sure I understand your needs, and I will give you full control by presenting all the information you need to make the best decision. It's a winning formula for everybody. I'm Jamie Korab. Have a great day.